doing it. I am becoming the terrible one. Test 1 2. Let me know when you're ready for me to fire the Discord call.
I have to leave you the speakers because you wanted to watch Christmas special.
I did want to watch Christmas specials, but now I want to stream.
Okay.
I want everything that I want, Liz.
I'm aware of that, sir.
It's not a rush. They can be patient while we connect things.
You know, you can just go ahead and do whatever you want over there, and I'll catch up with you.
I am. I'm totally wilding out. I'm coloring in Hogstrong's teeth as we speak. Kind of having fun. Good evening, stream. I hope you guys had a very holly jolly, a very Christmas. I hope it was good. I hope you guys had a good holiday. We had a really fun one. It was nice. And as you may have overheard, we watched some holiday specials because we like to, because it's fun. And now I am doing a little bit of something I like to call Liz's Christmas present. It's slightly... I got the cleanup done for Christmas, so that counts.
Something I don't care.
And for Christmas, I don't know, we got such a kick out of the Starbarians graphic novel that came out. We thought we'd do a little fan piece for Harry Partridge, because Starbarians is... Yeah, he did a piece of art for us. We wanted to do a piece of art for him, because that'd be nice. I think I still need to actually post... Like, the people that watch the stream probably saw me color it, but everyone else on social media, they don't even know it exists yet, so I gotta do that. By the way, there's more here than just Hogstrong's mouth. Let me illuminate. I can do the call now? Yeah, but there's more Hogstrong back there. Check it out. Start voice call.
I hear that.
Yeah. Test 1 2. What? Yeah, I think so. Say something again.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's working.
Okay. You're kind of cutting off for me a little bit. I'm gonna go in the other room.
Uh-oh, I'm cutting off.
Oh, it's working now. All right, I have heard if I do this button 3 times, it'll switch something and make my headphones better. We're gonna see if that's true.
That sounds kind of like witchcraft to me.
That's what I think. But you know, I don't learn, so we're gonna do that.
It's witchcraft.
Okay. So it beeped at me a couple times.
Yeah, I can still hear you loud and clear, so whatever you did, it didn't like destroy Atlantis entirely.
Good. I have to find your laptop.
It is here under my papers, camouflaged, because it's a white laptop under white papers.
All the furniture is black, so you obviously had to hide it.
Yes.
I would never find
Be
it.
cautious with those papers. Those are blues for volume 6.
See how I ignore you? Leave.
As long as you're cautious with the papers. I got those blues done
good.
today. I'm excited about those ones.
Okay. Oh.
We're getting into the action, the cool stuff. Things exploding.
Well, my lizard investigated behind the Christmas tree, and now we're basking.
Yeah, she actually came out. It was a Christmas miracle after a day late. She was like,
I know.
time for me to investigate where'd the presents go? You investigated the presents too late, present inspector. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So cute.
And she came out and had to like examine the humidifier. Like, what is this? Look at us. Like, what did you do?
Just leave.
Yeah.
Just judging.
Got like the shortest little inquisition in the world down there. It's cute. Now Hogstrong's tongue is pink. This is actually the part that's probably slightly more fun to watch than actually doing the cleanup lines, I think. I think the colors are more fun because you can see the colors actually pop into place. But this skin tone is actually pretty close to the background color I've chosen. So I'm going to choose a different background color real quick. What is it? This red planet thing, right? Right? Yes. Yes, it is. Perfect. Blue, the opposite of that is like warm orangish, so I'll choose sort of like a moderate tan. There we go. That'll help the skin tone pop a lot better. Hug strong skin. Oh, I'm not sure when we're going to do Volume 6 streams again, because some of the pages are getting sort of into spoilery territory, so I'm going to be working on Volume 6 probably mostly off-stream, and then I can, you know, get the book done without spoiling too much stuff. It'll be fun.
Who was asking that?
I don't know, chat.
Oh, okay. Oh, Mammo, that is the answer every time you ask it, and we're getting tired of answering that. The answer doesn't change.
My patience grows thin. My patience has gone to the gym. My patience is in excellent shape. That's the story, I guess. Right now I'm just closing off his little face shapes here. Doot, 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 doot. Once I close off his little face shapes, then I can use the fill tool and get the rest of it taken care of. Boop. In theory, if it works, yes, it worked. Look at that. I swear, the Blender fill tool, it felt like it was a lot more squirrely a few years ago, but they must have improved it in the updates because it seems to work generally a lot easier now. And I like it when things work easier. That's always nice. All right, and then this, in case anyone's wondering, is he just chewing? Nope, this is going to be actually synced up with the audio, because there's a cool thing in Blender you can do where you import some audio, and then you can actually map these frames onto the waveform of the audio. So it's a really nice, quick and dirty way of doing lip sync. Let me see if I can actually talk in time with what David is saying. Blah, 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 blah. Obviously, it's not going to work if you have actual, like, Disney quality frame-by-frame lip and mouth shapes where there's different, like, oohs and e's. But if you're just doing basic, like, you know, kind of like TV quality animation where the mouth is flapping open and closed, like sort of anime style, then that little slider tool will do the job just fine. I don't remember exactly how to set it up, but I made myself, after I've banged my head against a wall and figured it out, I then made myself a video about how to do it. So I'll have to look up that video I made for myself. Past David will come in and save future David. And it works out nicely. And I kind of want to do a layer of cell shading on here. So I'm wondering, do I want to do the cell shading on this now or move on to the next scene? I think I'm just going to try the cell shading real quick.
Goodness sakes. Laptop needs battery.
I think you got the cord in there, actually.
I do. I'm ready. Working and that shut down.
I want a new...
They want to know how your Christmas was. Were you visited by any Christmas ghosts?
Oh, it was delightful. No ghosts this time around, but Liz did tell me something about delegating, and I was like, I'll do that myself. You saw the comic. I like that one. That one's cute. So that is my cell shading color. And then I make it multiply. Yeah, looks pretty good. Let's lock all the other layers so I don't accidentally erase everything in existence. There we go. I think I heard Liz say something in the other room, but I didn't hear it in my headset. Yeah, you're not coming through the call at all right now. I'm not sure what's going on. Nope, nothing's coming through the call. Yeah, maybe try hanging up and jumping back in. Sometimes that does it. Probably next time we should actually try setting up the call on the laptop so you can use the Wi-Fi. That might work a little better than your headset trying to use the Bluetooth. In fact, if you wanted to, if you go on the laptop and log into Discord on the laptop, I could call again and you could answer the call on the laptop, but you'd have to like attach your headset to the laptop however you do that.
No, I know.
Grief, what is this doing?
Perfect.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can now hear you cussing. It's beautiful. Flawless.
Good. This what counts. I tried Hazen's thing about pushing the buttons and it beeped like it worked, but then it did it again. So I just don't know. I may have to pull the cord in and attach it to the laptop for safety here.
Yeah, probably sometime it'll be better to just try hosting the call through the laptop, so then you can just connect the headset like actually with one of those headset jacks directly to the laptop, and then because apparently Wi-Fi and Bluetooth are different things, and the headset when it's wireless uses Bluetooth, which I think is shorthand for sucks, and the laptop uses Wi-Fi, which is I guess shorthand for we're pretending it's cooler than Bluetooth. I don't know about those assertions, but we could test that out sometime. Why not?
He's on right now. Hold on.
Got some really pretty hair colors in Starbarians.
I've gotten used to it, but they're not color choices I would have chosen. I think they're unusual. But I mean, we're near space, it's cool.
You don't like the pink and the teal?
It's not the pink and the... Well, maybe it is. I don't know. I would have done something different. I don't know what I would have done.
I gotta see your headcanon rendition of the Starbarians character design sometime. It sounds fun.
No, I just don't know what I would have done. Well, Hazen says we'll fix my situation, but we'll do it later. Maybe I should just get the cord attached to the laptop and stop trying to use the other computer, because we're balancing 3 computers here at the same time to get everything to work.
Yeah.
And that might be a little too much.
I also want to set up Voice Meter one of these days. It's on my to-do list, but I've just I want to get my little Christmas animation for you done. I want to get that Volume 6 page rocked out because I'm really happy with how that's coming out. Got some Ascension work to do. Ooh, tomorrow actually is a little sneak peek day for the backers on Ascension. So I got to get a little sneak peek out. Show people some of the stuff I've been doing on that.
Good. Doesn't know if the USB cord actually will provide a wired audio connection, though I thought it initially would. It might. Oh, we'll try it. Probably next time.
Yeah, for now. Fortunately, the audio seems to be working just fine, so we'll just declare victory and move on. Victory. Tech wizards win again. And now it's time for more color fills. Only these ones are cell shading fills.
Don't you have to do the speakers in the back too? Did you do those already?
Oh, that's the next shot. This is the first shot. This is just a close up of Hogstrom
No.
screaming.
I know that, but I'm not sure you did those anyway. Those still need to be done, don't you?
That's a background layer. So it's not animated, so I'm just gonna do it later.
So they're asking what everybody got for Christmas. Can you talk about your chocolates? 'Cause I'm very excited about those.
Liz got me chocolates. I am going to eat them. They look delicious. The ones I've eaten so far have been very delicious. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, they're like 15 different mystery flavors in a bag.
They are mystery flavors. Yeah, they came in a satchel. They came in a little sack. So I thought that was magical. Sort of like if Santa was like, "How do I? Ho ho ho! David needs chocolates. How do I deliver chocolates to David?" In a satchel. I like it that way.
You can take your chocolates on the go.
I can. Like if there was a fire, I could grab all the chocolates really fast because they're all in the satchel, so it's convenient to get them.
Okay, well, it looks like none of there we go. None of my tabs are really loading right now, so no, I'm just not really up doing. What are you doing, Picard? Oh, Picard was just, like completely blank for no reason. I don't know what this is.
Well, the laptop's just like a slow laptop anyway. It's supposed to be just for me to like type. It was really just basically supposed to be the equivalent of a portable keyboard.
Yeah, we'll get a better one. So many computers around here with like different levels of expertise. like I swear it's gonna be computers ranging from 1 to 10 that you pick from, depending on what you need around here. It's so dumb. This one is for typing, and this one is for Blender, and this one is for animation, this one is for music. It's stupid.
I don't know. Like when I get my little laptop for typing, it works for typing. I don't know what you're trying to use it for. I don't know what you're trying to use it for, but it is exactly what I need. It's exactly what I look for in a laptop.
Looking at your stream on YouTube.
You want it for? Well, we'll get a laptop for stream looking at in a YouTubing looking at in stream.
No, this is good enough. This is ridiculous. They're asking who Nama's biological parents are. That is answered in the comic.
Oh yeah, if you want to get up to speed on that, you gotta scope out the graphic novels and Prelude. Actually, I think it gets into it in Prelude as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Mammal says David's Isabella's doing great on Civet AI. Great. I didn't know you made an Isabella for that.
Hey, cool. Thank you.
50 likes in 2 hours, and he's not cheating with his fake accounts. Good. Because they'll ban you. They'll catch you, sir.
Do they?
Play fair. Well, yeah, that's how he keeps getting kicked off of there.
I mean, I don't know. I just know he makes cool stuff, and then he's like, I'm getting popular, and then they're like, no, you're not.
It's a catch up. Don't cheat the system. Yeah. I don't know what is going on with this computer, but every time I try to switch between the tabs, it just goes blank and has to reload everything.
That's a lot of work for it, switching between tabs. It just wants to be a keyboard. It just wants to type things in Word. You're pushing the envelope over there.
I know, it's ridiculous.
Achieving levels of computing that we never thought possible before.
Watching us, like, it doesn't even need to update your video part. I don't care about that. I just need the chat to run. Age and response. That's great. Seriously.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
Now I just gotta adjust the cell shading to the mouth layer. We'll be good to go on this one.
They send congratulations on the chocolates. Like you earned that.
Oh, they think I earned the chocolate? There's a delusion. I know. I got chocolates. The word earned.
You found them.
I was gifted chocolates through the generosity of another human being. Did I earn those chocolates? I don't think we could really debate that that's a thing I did. But I received them. Spoiled Christmas brat action.
Oh yeah, you are. You're so terrible. Oh man, Twitch.
You having more computer
hell?
difficulties over there?
I'm gonna take a screenshot of what this is if I can figure this out. I can't. I don't know what to do here. I can't even. Your laptop is a little funky to me where that button is, so I can't do a screenshot. But it's got like failed to load module with little ghosts all over the screen here, Dave.
What the hell? Like, fail? I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna unplug the cord and take this to you. See if you can look at this one. I'm coming to you with this show.
Have you tried like restarting it or something?
Oh, this is Twitch. This is what I get.
Oh yeah. Well, that's not very effective.
I want to just close this and give up on Twitch. I don't even think that's the laptop. I think that's Twitch. I've heard Twitch is dying anyway.
I don't know. I never know what social media is dying and what social media is not dying. It seems like whenever someone's like maybe not having a good week on social media, they're like, "This platform is dying," and then
Oh, I know. And then the platform is like, yeah, ah, and then they spread the rumor further. We're not dying randomly. Just randomly, like we're not dying. Yeah, Memos' Twitch has tons of bad stuff. It should be replaced. Well, you know, when it doesn't work, it's got like weird little ghosts everywhere. Close the tab. Maybe everything else would work a lot better if Twitch just isn't here. We just don't need to look at that. It's been demoted. And then it closed.
Hogstrong looks stressed.
Yeah.
I guess
Luger's not reading the book.
I'd be stressed too if I had to deal with Kilgar all the time.
Yeah. He kicked me out of Picardo. Yeah, you draw. I deal with tech over here. That's my life.
I do not want to switch. I like to draw.
No, I know. It's an absolute crime that artists are constantly forced to deal with tech in order to show their art now. They're not made for each other. They're really not. I mean, I'm sorry, but like artists who were always like pencil and brush back in the day, and now they're forced to learn like programs and hotkeys, and a lot of us just can't handle it that well. It's like being, I don't know. It's like a fish being forced to learn how to go to the space program. It's just like seriously.
So you like to swim? Welcome to space. He launches
it is.
trout into the sun. Like, what's happening?
It is. It really is. Like taking a fish and then be like, "No, you're an astronaut." Thanks a lot. This is if I want to survive. I'm in the space program now.
Would
Okay,
a fish
that's
like
great.
freeze or fry in space though? Because there's nothing to mitigate solar radiation, so I feel like it would maybe fry. But then at the same time, it's space, so it's really cold, right?
I imagine it's in an astronaut helmet, like a little fishbowl,
Oh, there's like a little
but it's just like, yeah.
astronaut helmet fishbowl. That sounds about right.
You don't have to color the lines on this, do you? Because it's not the style.
Nah, I don't think we need to color the lines. It's all right.
Good for you. I don't. Well, I'm saying I don't think he does, so I think you're okay. Oh. I think this is really gonna pop with the cell shading.
The cell shading always like just adds a little something to it. I'm always like, oh, I don't know if I really need to add cell shading. And then as soon as you add the cell shading,
Oh
it's like,
no.
oh no, this really is a nice touch.
You always get that way. It always looks so beautiful when you add the cell shading.
I think the only exception is if there's something that can be like actually fully animated, like no like excessive holds, like just totally fluid Disney style animation. Because at that point, we've talked about this before. At that point, the figure has so much motion and like subtle three-dimensional rotations and stuff that the cell shading is no longer really necessary to describe the volumes. Whereas if you have something where it's like the more static the style is, like if like example, the other extreme would be like anime, something like I don't know, like Vampire Hunter D or Hellsing or something like that. Not to say that there are no sequences where there's a lot of impressive motion, but most of the screen time, if they're having dialogue, it'll be like very very subtle wiggle between the frames of the lips, and then the rest of the body is just a total hold. And so since everything is so static all of the time, I feel like the cell shading is kind of a necessary visual ingredient to help add visual interest and describe the volumes a little more. So just different, literally different strokes for different stylistic choices.
True. Oh, that's neat. Okay. Apparently, the humidifier will start flashing when it's low. Tell me to get my act together.
Is it? It's not like flat. Is it like beeping, and then the beeping gets like faster, like beep 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 beep?
No, it's not. It's not. No, it's not beeping. It's flashing with the light.
I'm just saying that's like one of the things that cartoon bombs do.
Then it's not doing that. You're okay.
Okay, I'm just saying it's doing. You're describing something that cartoon bombs do. So I'm asking, does it do other things, also done by cartoon bombs? Because
I don't know. I mean, half of the instructions were in Japanese or something.
that's not a good sign. They're still kind of hung up on that whole like we nuked you twice, oops, situation.
They're busy drawing Gundams and having a lot of passive aggressive Gundam fights over there about us. It was fine.
I feel like I have a lot more sympathy for the Gundam artists now that I'm doing the action scenes with the kill gears, because like that's a lot of
Oh, I know.
that's a lot of stuff to draw. It's cool, but it's definitely its share of work.
Somebody has this cool sketch of the month pick. Well, actually, we are harvesting tonight, so if you mosey in there, put your ID on, we might grab a couple.
Oh, that's right. I need to remind folks. Thank you for reminding me actually that it is harvest night for sketch of the month and fan art. So, if you haven't yet made a suggestion for the January sketch of the month or the January fan art piece, we're all ears. So, fire it up and maybe yours will get chosen.
Isn't it on Monday? Nope. We harvest. Wait, what day is it?
Friday.
Oh, we harvest on Friday. Yeah, we harvest on Friday. What it is the last Friday of the month, and this is Friday.
Yeah, we used to be like, I don't know, we couldn't play it by ear, and then since we had to keep on trying to figure out what are we supposed to do, we just picked like last Friday of the month. There we go, nice and simple. Because we stream on Fridays, we'll do it after the stream. The last one of the month makes sense. Ooh, the cell shading is starting to become animated now.
Told you. So
Yum,
good.
yum, 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 yum. I'm gonna make Hog strong eat. It's like, oh, you thought he was talking. This is just him munching. It's Hogstrong ASMR. Starting a new channel. Now he's yawning. There we go.
Yeah, the last Friday is a nice classical choice. We can usually remember. No promises.
Most of the time, we never forget.
Okay.
Half of the time, it works every time.
Half of the time, most of the time. You get on Twitter whenever there's a video that says this is not AI and it's guy like grabbing a whole bunch of bugs off the ground and eating them. It's probably AI. I'm just saying.
I feel like it used to be a noble thing when a guy was double dog dared to eat a certain amount of bugs. It was one of the sacred challenges of mankind to come of age right. And now that there's AI, it's just like, well, now no one is really eating the bugs, and no one is fulfilling any real dares. It's all just like simulated now. I feel like we have lost a little something when it comes to cool dares, and it's like none of this is real. None of these people are really doing life-threatening, idiotic things. I just remember in my day when I was a kid, if you saw America's Funniest Home Videos and a man was hit in the testicles with a wiffle bat, he was actually hit in the testicles with a wiffle bat. That was real pain and real entertainment.
Kids these days don't even know. Kids who got it so good.
They don't understand the satisfaction of getting hit in the nads with a wiffle bat.
And watching that, yeah.
Guess it's kind of ironic that Bob Saget, I guess, died by hitting his head. The America's Funniest Home Videos guy. Sort of adds a grim twist to it. It's all fun and games, it's all pratfalls until they don't get back up. Now, Harry Partridge also does like a glint or a highlight on his metal pieces. So, I should probably add a highlight on the metal pieces. Yeah, I probably should. Just to make it accurate. I like making his little mouth move. I like it too much. It's stupid. I'm stupid. No, I'm not stupid. I just like stupid things. Can we have that? Can that be a compromise? I think we can pull that off.
Well, yeah. I mean, why would we ever assume that it's, insane?
What would be a good screen highlight color? Hogstrong nose color, perhaps? Fur rough? Maybe armor?
You know more than I do. I don't remember. Like, I don't even remember there's any kind of armor or metal thing on the side of them.
Solid fill. Actually, the straight up solid fill thing looks pretty good. Well, I remember all their stuff because I've been, doing the cleanup animation on them. So.
Well, you've been researching, which is great, because, again, like, that was a little advanced for me to go dig up colors off of a video like that.
It helps that his arm is not actually moving, so I don't have to, like...
I know that. No, I know.
There we go.
You did line color on the hair, didn't you? That blue
No.
on Hogstrong?
No, I didn't. And I'm going to just drop the opacity down on the armor screen a little bit. And there we go. Why is the frame flashing? Oh, it's because it's over there. What if it's over here? Perfect. Alright, that looks like Hogstrong throwing a little fit. Perfect.
There's a short-lived comedy show called Kicked in the Nuts on MTV at one point. Well, yeah, after you kick somebody in the nuts, what are you gonna do next episode? There was that Ow My Balls on Idiocracy. Probably the same thing.
Yeah, actually, like, I didn't know that that was a real, like, they really did a show called Kicked in the Nuts. That's... Yeah.
You know what? I kind of imagine maybe that was the name of the show and then it was like a skit show. I can't imagine that was the whole show. I mean, now I can, but I imagine there was more than just that.
This one has Kilgar on it. I think I'm going to jump ahead to the Kilgar close-up because that's more fun.
I gotta get the audio done for this.
Plus, this one is like the
Oh.
actual frame-by-frame lip sync, which is the most fun.
Oh, it's so stupid. I love it. This is like I'm so glad we came up with the the walleye thing. That really makes it.
Yeah. But now, can I actually import the materials from another layer? Because that'd be convenient. I bet I can.
I don't know what happened to Johnny Knoxville. He just kind of faded out after whatever his show was, Jackass. But you know, I know they made a movie and a couple like the show. I remember seeing oh, he's the new current host of Fear Factor. That's probably better for him, honestly. I didn't know they were still making Fear Factor.
Yeah, me neither. There's all kinds of stuff on
Although, I
television
mean,
that I'm like, there's stuff on television still?
actually, yeah, I was gonna say that too. There's stuff on television.
It kind of blows my mind that there are actually still people that actually are like, yes, I pay for a television subscription, and then I turn on the television, and I don't know what's going to be on, but whatever is on the television at that time, that's what I'm watching. Like, the people like
Yeah,
that still existing is
dude.
kind of like is mind blowing.
You say that, but man, Turner Classic Movies. Oh man, I would. Depending on the price, Turner Classic Movies, Dave. That's my jam. That is my background all the time. I was really mad when they started playing like movies in color on there that were a little more recent. I knew what they were gonna do. They were gonna take away my classics. I'm gonna update.
Oh, does it actually let me just select the materials to append? Let's try that. Did that work?
You know, the laptop worked a lot better after I got rid of Twitch on here.
Oh, maybe Twitch was just slowing the whole thing down. All right. I tried for all of 30 seconds. Now I'm going to ask AI. How do I...
You know what? It's gonna get to the AI. Can you? I was joking, but you can actually AI. Can you animate this for me? And it can do that. So I'm like AI.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't animate it the way that I would animate it. But what it can tell
No,
me
I
that is
know.
useful is how do I import color materials from one Blender file object to another?
Dave, we could just watch you click around for an hour and get frustrated. Wouldn't that be more fun?
Or from a different blend file between projects. That's actually what I need because they're not in the same file. Steps are a bit different. Same blend copy between objects from another blend, import materials only. Well, it is the append, so I was right there. File, append, source file, material, select the materials, then click append. Now they appear in your material properties dropdown and can be assigned to any object. Do they, though? Because I did that, and I'm looking in my material properties, and I do not see them able to be assigned to any object.
Dave, don't use AI. Think of what it's stealing from the artist. It tells you how to use the art program.
I was just about to hire an artist to not know the answer to this question. Actually, that was a close call.
No kidding.
There was
I know.
Yeah, I had a whole salary here. Just like, I'm going to pay someone a salary to tell me how to import a Blender file. Also,
They just lost the job.
well, let me try the append again then, because it doesn't seem like it worked, and I actually did what they're saying to do. Maybe I need to have the instance collections activated.
Have you forgotten how
Select
to
all
do
those
this, or is
things,
this new?
append. I've done it between objects inside the same file before, which actually might not be a bad idea to just append the whole file. See, I did another clever thing, by the way. Everyone, when you're goofing around in your animation file and you're not sure, let's smash these files together. Let's save a different version of it. Because if I hopelessly tangle up or spaghettify this whole thing, I don't want to lose all this work. So this is, if you'll notice, this is now shot 3B. So I can kind of experiment without being too terrified. Because shot 3A, safe and sound. So, alright, let's try file append. And instead of going directly to the materials, because that actually does not seem to be working. Shot 1A, active collection, instance collections, append.
Yeah,
collection.
appending stuff is typically how you add something to a scene. I'm not sure why that's not working.
It works, see, it works with a collection, because I just brought in the Hogstrong thing, but I only want the materials, really. So I'm only, like, dragging this whole thing in there just so I can grab the materials and copy those. So...
I always ask you for help, so I'm not helpful on this one.
yeah. So I'm like, fumbling through it. Not a big deal.
Oh, wow.
How are you doing tonight, Mr. Hazencruz?
Oh, I'm alright. Well, it's morning here, but yeah, I'm fine. I Finally found a coffee place I like out here.
Oh, nice.
Oh, good. Does it have that drink you like, or?
It's still not as good as that canned shit, whatever that is. But
Oh man.
whatever's in that's probably, you know, not very good for you. So
Well, no.
this is a good compromise, I think. I'm actually drinking it right now.
Right. We've got a new coffee shop we haven't gone to on our main road here, and it's kind of, it's like a pastry shop, so it's kind of like a little Italian French thing, which is kind of cute. We need to check out the area and see if we like the location for writing at all. But there's the Nocturne, which is a better, cozier coffee shop downtown. We like that one.
All right, now I can select all of these. Can I not shift select these materials?
By the way,
We really like coffee.
if you ever
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if you ever find how I kind of select things on some of these menus, because I have learned to speak a little Chinese, but I cannot read and write it. So I use there's a free open source translator thing that can actually translate writing and like pictures, called Deep L. Free, open source. It's just terrific. It actually works really well. If you're looking for something you can use as like a assistant on your phone, it can't do. It really only just does translations, but it can do those very well, specifically because that's all it does. If you ever find yourself in, the middle of a country where you can't read and write the moon speak, like China, Deep L might be your best friend. You can take a picture of something and like a menu, for instance, and it can translate everything on it. Some of the translations will be very direct and
it's so amazing.
Still might not be able to tell what they mean, but it'll translate it.
That's great.
Yeah, what a wonderful world we live in now with all this technology.
Or we could be on Blue Sky.
Yeah, Blue Sky, great, absolutely wonderful technology that no one uses, except for when they get mad at Twitter.
Link material.
I know. We've talked about this off stream, but I have seen so many Twitter artists like doing goofy comics about Blue Sky, making fun of them, how they're coming and leaving and going. Latest rage. Oh.
I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna manually make new materials.
Yeah, you should. I've never seen you have this problem before. I don't see why you're doing something different. So.
Well, it's the sort of thing where it's not like it takes a huge amount of time to just like select, make a new material, but it's like if they share a lot of the same colors, and I could just literally copy the materials over, well, hey, that would save a little bit of time. But I don't want to be like sitting here spending more time trying to figure out a tech problem than it takes to just like do it the slow way. So there's like,
exactly,
how much time are you going to burn learning the trick versus like just get it done more consistently. So I'll bang my head against that another time.
That's what you get seriously just do it the traditional way instead of like trying to spend an hour to get the shortcut.
Yeah, it's like I spent all this time, but finally in the end, I saved a lot of time. Like long term, especially if I was doing like a lot of animation all the time, I'd be like, no, I just need to get this figured out. It'll streamline things. But when it's like when I occasionally am doing an animation and I'm mostly doing comic work and illustration stuff at that point, it's like not the most crucial. Anyways. Get in his skin tone, his armor color. Well, let's get his hair color. He's got like a nice teal hair. Mm-hmm. So I'm just actually going
do the hair colors match on both of these characters? Is it the same palette?
No, one is teal and blonde. One is pink and teal.
I know, but is it the same teal?
But are the teals are they the same hex? The teals?
Yeah, they're the same hex. That's why I was like, oh, I'll just be a clever pooch and I'll copy the hex over. But it's giving me guff, so I'm just manually grabbing the hexes again.
All right. Well, Whatever.
The thrill of being an artist. Whoa! Exciting.
I know. Heck.
What a thrill. Yes, Civet. Somebody's asking, I guess. I don't see this, but someone's apparently asking if Civet banned Not Safe for Work. No, they did not. As Memo's saying, they did not
You just have
ban
to pay
Not
for
Safe
it.
for Work. Yeah, you can only generate Not Safe for Work with the paid currency. So if someone gives you the paid currency, like Memo's saying he will do because he probably has a shitload of it from people using his models, then you can, you can still generate Not Safe for Work without paying a dime, but you have to know someone who has the currency to tip it to you. Otherwise, the only way I think to get the paid currency is to just buy it from their subscriptions or what. It's not really worth it to just buy the currency, but you can buy it from them, or you can like make a deal with someone who has the paid currency to buy their yellow buzz for giving them some PayPal or something like that. But it's a little difficult. At one time, someone I know was looking into like, I don't actually generate things on Civet AI very much, but I'll try and use it just to support them. And it's like some weird thing where to buy the subscription, you have to go through Kinguin. Yeah, and you have to like purchase like a gift card through Kinguin that is like their Civet AI branded digital gift card, and then you redeem that gift card on Civet AI and you get the subscription. Apparently it does work. They have to do it like that. This is why, look, I'm about to put my tinfoil hat on. This is why they have to do things this ass backward way, because Visa and MasterCard do not, basically threatened them for 9 months to take all Not Safe for Work stuff off of your site. That's why a lot of these AI sites that used to allow Not Safe for Work are not allowing it anymore. It's not because they want more of your money, or they, suddenly we don't like porn. Like, what is happening is that they are being threatened by the card networks. The card networks that have no competition and never will. Yeah. So
I have seen so many porn addicts throw absolute fits when they see that and not understand what they're. Well, I won't pay for it. I said. Yeah, throw fits.
That's the most bullshit thing I've ever heard of. Like, people like fucking like coon-brained gooners on the internet that are just like, Civet AI is being so greedy, they will not let me generate titties and pussies for free anymore. Like, yeah, okay, so here's something everyone who says that should learn right now. Nothing is free. It may be free to you. It costs Civet AI money to buy these server farms and these GPU farms so that they can actually allow you to do that for free, which they kindly did forever until they were running out of money. And then they were just like, we have to have money to maintain the site. So they need you to pay for some stuff. It's not expensive to do it. It's insane to me that we're the most advanced species on this planet, and people just hear the words, we cannot offer this thing. We offered this thing for free for years. We cannot offer this thing for free anymore. Please pay this small fee to continue doing this. And they will chimp out and start shitting in their hands and throwing it at you. That is so fucking crazy to me. Like, you just don't.
The entitlement in our generation is through the roof.
I don't even think, I mean, there is entitlement as a part of it. I think that a large part of it is just people are just stupid and they don't understand, they don't understand anything that's not right in front of them. That's why advertising is always like in your face type stuff. They don't understand. They understand press button, get titties. That's as far as they want to understand about how anything works on Civet AI. It never crosses their mind that these people are buying those like A series NVIDIA cards and that cost like $1,200 or sometimes more than that. No, actually the 4080s and stuff are the ones that cost like that much. The A200s, A300s, I think those are what they're called. Those cost like $4,000. They have like 128 gigabytes of VRAM. To some of you, that doesn't mean anything because You don't like, you're not into this stuff. That's fine. I'm not really into cars.
I'm just hearing like it has like 3 quid bits of flog de floop, and there's
Yeah,
like so many
what-
dew liquors in the snog wogs. It's insane.
Let me explain this in terms
Sound like
that like
Willy
anyone
Wonka.
can really understand
Yeah.
this. So typically, if you have an entry level video card, let's pick an older model. Okay, so a 3060. A 3060 is an entry level video card. It is old enough to still do RTX stuff. It's new enough to do RTX stuff, but it's old enough to be pretty inexpensive if you want to get a 3060. I think normally a 3060 has, depending on what model you get, between I think 4 and 8 gigabytes of VRAM. It might be 2 and 4. Let's say it's 4.
Lost me.
4
You lost
gigabytes
me.
of VRAM. That is enough to play almost any video game. It might not be at the highest settings and 120 frames per second, but that's enough to play almost any video game at 60 frames per second. Okay, and that card cost, like, you can get one for $200 or $300 now, I think, maybe even cheaper than that used. So that's 4 gigabytes of VRAM. That's enough to play almost any video game that you would want to play on your computer. Again, maybe not with the highest settings, but with something that would look okay. On the other end of the consumer spectrum, you have the 80 and the 90 series. So the 80, I think the 80 has 32 gigabytes and the 90s do too, but the 90s are a little bit faster. But the absolute other end is the 90 series, like the 3090, the 4090, the 5090. Those have 32 gigabytes of VRAM. Now that is way overkill. You will almost never need 32 gigabytes of VRAM to do any kind of like consumer thing, like play a video game or anything like that. But these models, these AI models, Quinn, for instance, I think the actual like stock factory, no quantization, no optimization version of Quinn, it's like a 24 gigabyte model. All of that goes into your VRAM. So if you have an unquantized version, I think it's actually more. It might be the totally raw dog version of Quinn. I think it might be 40. So even if you have one of these video cards that costs $1,100, $1,200, you cannot run Quinn unless you have something like Comfy UI that's stuffing it into your RAM. To run a model like that, or a lot of the bigger video models, and actually make like 1080p, 720p type videos that are longer than 4 seconds, you need those video models are 60 to 80 gigabytes. There is no consumer card. There is no daisy chaining the biggest consumer cards together to have that type of power in your PC. You need something like the A series. The A series has 128 or more gigabytes of VRAM. It's like quantum computing. It's like just there's so much space in the cache of like where it will store temporary files that you could do anything with that. Those cost like $3,000 to $4,000. They're hard to get because everyone's trying to set up server shit to do AI stuff now, and the price of those is only going upwards. So yes, when an AI site says we need $10 a month from you to fucking continue doing this, if you want to use our equipment and our site to do only porn, you can still generate anything else that you want that's not porn with free shit. You can do that all you want. But if you want to do porn, you have to give us a little bit of money each month. For the reaction from that to be the entire Civic community going crazy, like lighting torches and sharpening pitchforks, like that is insane. Like, how is this the reaction to this? And they even say, they come out and say, this is the only way we can do things because Visa and MasterCard are bullying us. And this is another reason I know everyone in the furry community has been programmed by your favorite artist to learn that crypto is bad and it destroys the environment and it hurts minorities somehow, but it doesn't do any of those things. And it's just another way you can pay for things that does not involve Visa and MasterCard if you do it right. And I think I think people have gotten the message now that we are upgrading the site. One of the plans for the new site love it or hate it, it will be an option possibly that you will be able to pay for things with things like Bitcoin or Ethereum. So that you won't have to, if you're in another country and you can't use your card on our site or PayPal on our site, but you have access to Bitcoin, you could still buy something from the site. And you don't ever, if we could do that and get a lot of people using that, we would never have to worry about what a payment processor or a card network or a bank will allow us or not allow us to sell on our site, because we would just be able to completely bypass them. This is one of the reasons they don't want you to use crypto, and they kind of like program people who are trendsetters, you know, your favorite furry artist on Twitter. They do things up at the top that trickle down to those people, and the message is this stuff, Bitcoin somehow got Trump elected, Bitcoin destroys trees and kills fish and stuff like that. But that doesn't, if you look into things for like 1 second, it doesn't really do that. And banks still use paper. Nothing kills trees more than paper production and lumber production, right? Because they literally have to cut the whole tree down to do that. But that's why we're in the state we're in with some of these sites. You want titties and porn, you're eventually going to have to learn to use crypto, and it's not that hard and it's not that painful, so you might as well go ahead and start, especially while Bitcoin is low and is trending up. I don't know why more people haven't gotten it. Well, I know why they haven't, because people have told them it's evil, but you should really look into that for yourself. And if you're one of these people who says Bitcoin is just a made up thing, it's not even got real value, you should look up the term fiat currency, F-A-I-T currency. Your dollars, no matter what country you're in, it is fake and made up, just like Bitcoin. It's not backed by precious metals. It's not backed by bonds. It's not backed by labor. It is just made the fuck up. And they did that in the 60s. And it's never come back on any kind of standard. So if you're scared that Bitcoin is made up value, you can go ahead and stop using your fucking dollars as well.
I remember when I was in my 20s and I learned all about fiat currency. I was like, what? What?
Oh my God.
What? I was like,
isn't that insane? Yeah. It's just made up. It literally is just made up. They just, whatever they say it's worth, that's what it's worth.
Like, especially the more you learn about it, the more it's like, now I have to think about whether or not I want to become a sovereign citizen, and I have to learn about traveling in boats. Is that my future?
Sir, you did that to me in the kitchen. What happened to you when you were suddenly a sovereign citizen traveling?
I don't know. I think you wanted me to wipe off the counter, and then I was like, no, I'm traveling. You can't. Am I being detained? Am I being detained?
It's ridiculous. He was so bad.
It's really funny watching the police videos with them, though. When you can tell the police, like, they just get this tired look in their eyes as soon as the person is like, actually, my name is a naval record and you have no right to. And the officer, you can just see like this glaze over their face. They're like, there goes my afternoon. This is it. This is my afternoon now.
We're gonna argue for no reason. It's time to argue. Yeah.
I've never heard of something going right for one of the sovereign citizen people either. I've never heard like, yep, and it turns out after they went through all the legal things, he didn't have to pay taxes, and he won.
They are traveling, sir.
Yeah, I've never heard someone be like, yep, and so the IRS actually had to give me all the money back, and I never went to prison once.
And no one broke my windshield or beat me.
Yeah, but I would like to think that it's not like a dichotomy between like, oh, you don't like fiat currency? Well, time to learn about naval laws and stuff. You know, I think there's a middle ground where it's like, yeah, I don't like how some of this works, but maybe it's okay to learn about practical alternatives that are actually viable and you can use it and it's fine. I mean, unless you care about what Poppy Furs think, in which case, I don't know, enjoy the box that you live in.
The YouTube chat is loading for me, but I really like your kill gear being worked on. Or I'm sorry, not kill gear, kill whatever.
Kilgar. It's a kill month for me. I'm working on a kill gears in Volume 6 and Kilgar on the animation table.
Kilgar. Hog strong. I've always kind of liked Starbarians from afar. I had no idea there was more of it still like coming out. I saw like the first 2 little shorts he did.
He just takes forever to do it.
The third episode
his graphic novel
has the funniest joke in it. I'll butcher the funniest joke in Starbarians if you guys don't mind. It made me
I don't
laugh
care.
so hard when I first saw it, and every time I think of it, it still makes me just like I get like the smiles. What's going on? Like, there's some chick that Kilgar has been railing in the background, and she's like doing chores and stuff, and he's being insufferable. And at some point, she's like, I do so much around here. I'm kind of thinking about asking for a raise. And he's like, raise? And then he like, his eyes like go to the side. He's like, why don't you hit that raise button right there? And she's like, raise button? Really? And she just hits this button, and she's out the airlock, and it just like closes right up again. He's like, anyways, he just goes about his business. She just like, he just like brutally, viciously murders this woman because she dared to ask for a raise, and it just cracked me up. It was so funny. And that's Kilgar. Just hit
That's
that
why women get
raise
paid
button.
70%.
They always fall for the raise button. They always go to hit the raise button. So, I don't know. There, I spoiled the third episode of Starbarians for everyone. There's more funny stuff too, but that part
Alright.
just cracks me up.
Personally, I think jokes that make fun of women are really funny. I don't know why women get so insecure about that. I heard a great one on Twitter today.
Oh, thank God, because if you were angry about this, I think I don't know what I was going to do next. I was going to be like, oh shit.
You're gonna be a sovereign citizen.
I would have had to
Try to
like,
leave.
am I being detained? I'm traveling. I would have had to call the police, like, officers, my wife is trying to detain me, and I do not wish, it is against my wishes to be detained.
Officers, I am traveling.
That does not work.
Does not work. Tried it. Does not work. Need to get his nose on this mouth layer. There.
Oh, but can I tell you the offensive joke?
Yeah, you're allowed to. You're officially a girl, so
I know I
you
am.
can do it fearlessly.
I know. That's why I do it. It's that God made like God designed women to always be cold, which is true.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
they're meant to be in front of a stove and an oven, and they shouldn't leave their environment. I love that.
I don't think that's really a joke at women's expense. That's more like a criticism of God, I think. It's like, Lord, you really thought that this is like a cool thing to do to women, make them cold all the time? Not cool, dude. Not cool, God. No one likes to be cold all of the time.
It is well, actually, if you want to get technical, there's a thyroid thing in which women feel cold, and a lot of them have it.
Yeah, that would be how God fucked them over. I still think it was not a
That's
cool
true.
thing for him to do in the first place.
Yeah.
It's like the technical details of how the Lord was like, I know what to do.
We'll call it a thyroid disorder. Psych.
Yeah, if I was going to critique, I'd be like, hey, there's a few other bones I have to pick.
No, I know. Too many beetles.
Windpipe. What the same thing we breathe through, that's also what the food goes down. It seems like a problem waiting to happen, sir. Could we maybe rethink that one?
Was that about God? Yeah.
I want like a tri-pipe. I want a windpipe, a food pipe, and then like a backup ventilation shaft of some form.
Well, isn't that your nose?
I have so many notes.
Your
I have
ears.
so many notes of things I would like.
Okay.
I would also like
I know.
retractable fins, right? Like
Oh,
you
gee.
fall off a boat, you're
Okay.
like, oh, I'm drowning in the ocean. Except I am so well designed by a God who cares about me and doesn't want me to drown. That's where my retractable fins come in.
You know what, Dave? Maybe.
This sounds like a fucking weird, like, self-aware OC.
You know what, Dave? Maybe you have
Oh no, I'm
retractable
going
fins.
to lose this battle against the bad guy, but I'm so well designed that I'm
If you
actually
have
going to
retractable
win the
fins.
battle.
Now you know
Maybe
the
you just
motivation
kinda
behind
fall off a boat,
all of
yeah.
this, Dreamkeepers. It's just one big long like, actually, this is how it should be.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. It went from sovereign citizens to like my my OC fanfic that I'm trying to pretend is just objective criticism of God. Actually,
That is Dreamkeepers. Here's how God should have done it according to David Lilly.
yeah. Don't tell him. He might get mad. But yeah.
Yeah, really. What did Mamo do?
He might get mad. You seen what happened in Old Testament when he gets mad?
He'll smite
Whoo,
you.
you look out.
He'll
He's
smite you.
got a temper.
All right, yeah, he did a Mamo did a switch with Lilith and Nama.
Oh,
Team
cool.
Tinsel.
I want to check it out. Check it out.
He did a switch of Lilith and Nama.
Yeah, he does these things where he'll like go into the graphic novel scenes and like exchange the places of the characters. It's really cool. Stream.
It is cool. I thought he was using Nana Banana for this for the longest time, or like a Quinn or something, but he said that he's not. I don't know. I don't remember how. And then, Memo, how did you say you were doing these? I don't remember.
I thought it was just carefully like photoshopping stuff onto the comic. I
He's
thought
just
he was
generating
like carefully.
stuff, photoshopping it over.
I think he's actually like using the erase tool manually.
Cool. Yeah, that's fun. Thank you, Nama. Or thank you, Nama. Thank you, Mamo.
Thank you, Nama.
Thank you,
Oh,
Nama.
Google and Gemini. That's a cool thing to do in chat. Name yourself after the Dreamkeeper characters, and so Dave has to think he's talking to his own characters.
That'll get confusing fast. That's why everybody gets one name. As soon as someone's like, "Yeah, my name is like Larry, and my first name is," it's like, "Oh, first one. That's the one that I'm like a baby duckling. The first thing that I see, that's what I imprint on, and that's it. That's the name." Sorry, I hope you started with the one that was your favorite, because that's the one you got now.
Mm-hmm.
Do, 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 do.
No, he's Namo. That's good. You can be Namo if you can figure out how to change your name on there. I don't know how to redo it, so.
Namo.
Now he's Namo. You have to make a whole bunch of new accounts and call yourself Namo. That's always the problem, is when people rebrand and they have to redo everything.
What's like
God, it's
the
not-
gender swap rule? 30.
What?
Wait, 34 is like just the porn
no.
rule.
Oh, what?
It's
what is-
63 or something like that. I think
Oh,
that is.
okay.
Yeah, you could be rule 63 Namo. Captain
Nah,
Namo.
that's weird. That's too
Finding
weird.
Namo.
Liz, you declare that too weird? Is that your final answer?
I'm declaring weird.
That doesn't mean that it's off limits, though, right? It just means it's weird.
No. Oh, is there Rule 66 yet? There's got to be Rule 69. I don't know all of them.
I don't even know what the first 33 rules are. Presumably, they're more important than the 34th one.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've always heard of 34 and whatever the gender swap one is, and that's the only ones I've ever heard. I think they're not
Those
even
are the
porn
favorites.
rules. I think they're like internet rules.
Yeah.
The favorites.
Someone's cranking over there. Is that you? Are you cranking?
Oh,
Liz?
is she? That's not me. No, who's cranking? Oh,
Oh,
look.
Chomps is out and about.
Oh, goodness, I'll catch her.
Christmas present inspector late to the job.
No, where did you go, baby? I think I hear her.
Yeah, she's in here.
Oh, there you are, babe. You just came out from under the couch.
You're busy.
You're busy. You hungry? You're not hungry. We have figured out that this is partial brumation, which is different than regular brumation. Because, yeah, partial brumation means you explore and cause trouble, whereas brumation is a full sleep.
She's an official troublemaker.
Oh, yeah. She's trying to leave the house now. If she's hungry, she'd go in the kitchen. But she doesn't care. I don't know what I'll give her if she goes in the kitchen.
I could just cook or something.
I don't have any hamburger ready. We have berries. So if she wants a berry.
Yeah, she won't actually eat a berry unless she's legit hungry. It's not like she might have trouble passing up like if it was like a nice piece of chuck roast or hamburger, but if it's a berry,
Yeah,
if she's not hungry, she'll just be like, "What is this?"
I know. Denied. Really picky about that. Sometimes she'll eat a berry. No, I'm not gonna do it. She's not really supposed to be eating during brumation. We don't want anything in the stomach.
Someone at work was talking about like tegus and like lizard stuff.
Oh. Oh,
And
what's up?
I know they were talking about the Australian ones that are like blue and yellow and stuff. I think they're called like gynecomastids or something like that.
Oh, that's
Well,
cool.
gynecomastics. Yeah, I think that's what they're called. But they
Wait a minute. Do you know? Do you mean it's a Euromastic?
Uromastics. Yeah. What is
Yeah.
gynecomastics?
I don't. Maybe the G
That
is
is a
silent.
thing. I don't think there's a G in it actually. Now I think I just got the wrong word, but that is a word for something. But yeah, Uromastics is the one I was thinking of. They have all these like morphs and stuff you can get that are weird like Pokemon colors, and they were just talking about them, and I kind of was like, do you have one? And they're like, have one, and I'm like, yeah, and I forgot for like this was like an American guy I was talking to, but like I forgot for a second that like they don't really do pets here.
Wait.
Like
Oh, in China?
it's yeah, in China they don't like people just don't have like it's a very rare thing to see someone have like a family dog or a cat. If they have a pet, it's like one, and you really don't even see that. I don't know why that is, but that like it's just not like a thing people do in China. They just don't really do pets. I don't know, but I was telling them that you two. I was like, I know two people who have a tegu, and they looked up what that was, and they were like, these things can get fucking huge.
Not that big. That worse. Anyway, I have to catch it. It's probably loose again, as we do.
Luz, where's she gonna go? It's cold outside. She can't get out. She can't go through walls.
I'll have to figure out where
Oh, is she going for the forbidden zone?
she probably went on. She probably went under there already. Nope.
No,
she's
she's
over
on. I see. She's under the TV. She hasn't gotten to the forbidden zone yet.
here. I know where you're going.
She's going there.
The warm under here? You an idiot? You're probably an idiot. Yeah, it's kind of warm. Job. That's fine. Should keep an eye on that though. It'll be a problem. Put up like a little fence under there. She's gonna go under there. There's no fixing that. Anyway, did V ever reveal her full name in the Prelude graphic novel? Is that in the story or just a lore update? I know that's on the website. I think that's just a lore update, Dave.
I think it's just a lore update. I don't think we've had her last name revealed in the comics yet.
Or like the first name, the full first name.
I'm not sure. The full first name might be somewhere, maybe, but I'd have to actually flip back through the pages and check it out.
The same characters on the DK website. See, yeah, that's kind of the thing. Is it would be really weird in the comic for somebody to come up and be like, like, "Hello, David Paul Lilly, how are you today?" Or "Hello, Elizabeth Lynn Lilly, how are you today?" Just like drop the lore in there for the reader. It's like you don't really do that.
Yeah, there's always you guys got to have the dialogue be naturalistic, and sometimes they just won't put all the information in there because if the people talking about it are both already aware of it, it'd be really weird and stilted if they were just like, stating it. I'm getting really bad echo when you're in here.
I'm chasing a lizard, Dave. Hurry.
Did you not find her? She's right under the TV.
I see her, but I have to watch her.
She's under the TV.
She's up to things.
She knows that you're watching her, by the way.
I know.
Like, she's aware that she's being monitored.
Yeah, monitoring the monitor. She doesn't like it.
Tongue color is going to be this. Tongue yo. There.
Jason's right though. I saw a video keep like that documented how many cats are in each country, and it was slowly going up. And I think Ukraine had like 8.7 million as pets, and then all of like it worked up, and then all of a sudden the United States is like 57.8 million cats.
Whoa, that's a lot of
For
cats.
goodness sakes,
That is a huge amount of cats.
that's a lot. That's probably one lady. Is one lady, Dave. Just one woman with cats.
What is it, like 13% of the population has 70% of the cats, something like that?
Probably. Well, you can't. They'll get lonely if you only have one. So you need 5.
That's true. I just worry what happens when the cats outnumber us, because you know they have plans. You know they're not just over there like meow. We're just gonna outnumber you and nothing's gonna happen. It's like, oh no, something's gonna happen. I don't know what you guys are planning, but it's not nothing.
Well, no, there's like house on the corner of our block. Tell them about that one. Kitty corner.
Yeah, like Kitty Corner house in the
Oh.
neighborhood. That's gonna be ground zero. There's so many cats over there.
Oh God, it smells.
Oh my gosh, when you try to walk by it on the sidewalk, the smell hits you like a wall. It's insane. There's always cats all over.
Yeah, cat smell.
Yeah, it's like it's very intense. I think the most we've counted going by is a 17. I want to say.
I thought it was 13.
I thought it was either 13 or 17. I want to say last summer we got up to 17 visible cats, I believe.
They're all orange too.
But they're like on top of the vehicles over there. They're under the vehicles. There's like in the windows, on the outside of the windows. Like they're just everywhere. It's crazy. So that
I
is.
thought.
So we know their headquarters. We know Cat Global headquarters. It's in town. It's the Kitty Corner house.
Oh, we know that one. Look what I caught. You're a problem.
She was on the way to the Forbidden Zone again.
Oh yeah, she was. She's fighting too. Look at that. You know you're a threat. Bad. No. Ugh. She can't go under there.
Can't go under there right now. It's too cold out. Problems.
She thinks she wants to be under there, but it would be too chilly for her, I think. It's like the coldest corner
I
of the
know
house.
She loves it. It's terrible. The problem is if she goes under there and I need to get her out for some reason or keep an eye on her health, I can't get her out. I would have to move a lot of furniture and it might be bad. So I just have to keep her from going under there. And she wants to go under there so bad.
I gotta mute the playback. There we go.
You definitely captured his like weird, like gummy teeth smile thing he does.
Yeah,
That's
it
not
was.
great.
Looking at the refs were great, just because Harry Partridge has so much pizzazz
So-
in his good character
His
designs.
art
and
has
his
so
work.
much personality to
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it's so great.
I love it.
I wish I could
Alright,
have
Dick.
a conversation with Harry Partridge because if I could, I feel like I know a lot of people probably think this, but I feel like I really could help him get his art out faster and like reach more people with it. And I think more people should see fucking Harry's art. I honestly hope he's pulling some strings with Zach and them to get like a cartoon on Adult Swim or something. Because if that guy had a budget to produce cartoons, it would be just so over.
Well,
Like all
you-
of his problems would be over.
Well,
Like-
he'd do it himself, Hayes. Then it'd be like 10 years and he'd do it all himself. You know that?
I don't know. He's so creative,
No,
though.
he wouldn't be able to do that if he got signed to a network. He would have to
I know.
work with people.
I think
I think he
could.
works with some people now.
No, I think he's actually
He does, he has a
outsourcing
couple.
more now. He's like pulling in some helpers, but
Oh,
he's just
starting to get it. Yeah.
yeah, he's such a fountain of creative energy and ideas that yeah, if he got pulled into something where he had more resources, you know, there'd be some really cool stuff coming out.
Question for you, Dave.
Yeah.
Since Mason and Lilith are feline dream keepers, do they do cat stuff like hiding in a box or climbing trees with their claws if they have it?
Nope.
Because they're dream keepers?
Yeah, they're dream keepers. They're more like the characters are generally treated more like people, and the animal features are just kind of like they tend to be visual characteristics. Every now and then they might have like an extra ability, but most of them don't have like animal behaviors. You know, they're not. It's not like a lizard dream keeper is gonna be like, well, I'm totally cold-blooded, which means I never move around and things work totally differently. And Grun doesn't like have gills and have to spend all of his time in the water because they're first and
That
foremost
was like my
yeah.
question Yeah, that was like one of my first questions when I actually read through the graphic novel saga. I was like, so Grun was like on a ship and he was worried about like falling into the water, but he is a shark. So like, could he not breathe? Like that was the first time I realized like, could he not breathe underwater? And I started thinking about it and I was like, I've never seen Center stop moving in the ice place, the Snowfall Mountains. I've never seen Egreth fly or anything,
Okay. Well,
Nice
does
confirmation,
Grun look
Liz,
like he
thank you.
float to you or swim? Does that look like that one thing?
You left.
Yeah.
Say what?
Can you hear him talk? I can't hear a thing.
You can. You might need to call out in it again. Your leg is back to like 7 seconds.
Well, I'm not even showing up here.
I'm telling you, we need to set you up. We need to figure out your 2.4. Does she still have the dongle that came with that thing?
I don't know, Liz. Do you still have the dongle?
No, it
She's gone.
kicks me out.
Kicks you out? It's like kicking you out of the call?
I can't hear any of you, and it's kicking me in and out
Weird.
randomly. I'm not hearing any of you.
Well, we're talking in there, so.
It's not working.
Yeah, we gotta set you up with the something else, because this Bluetooth thing is just not doing it for you.
Oh, no, I got nothing here, and it says I'm in the call. It's not working.
Well, I wish I could help, but I am animating right now.
There's some buttons.
Okay, now I can hear you.
Oh, you're back in here?
Okay.
Mm. It was like kicked me out and joined it. I kind of wonder if it's Discord for me. I don't know what this is. Throw the headset. That's fine. I gotta go chase the lizard.
Yeah,
She's a
Nama does scale walls like a gecko. Yeah, I guess some people do have like, I've seen like promo pictures of her under like a UV bulb too, which I thought was really funny. But
It's just a joke.
I figured I've never seen anything like that in the actual comic. I almost said the show, but I've never seen anything like that in the comics. So I didn't know if it was like a joke from Prelude or just a joke in general. So I figured it was just kind of like a little gag thing for a visual thing.
Yeah, like the guideline with Dreamkeeper, I guess physiognomy and animal influences is they kind of primarily act like a person character or like a human type character first and foremost. And then their different shaping characteristics might give them like a little bit of a flavor of different things to do. Like, oh, maybe this guy can like push open doors with his horns if he's got big antlers, or Nama can like maybe stick to walls a little bit, stuff like that. But usually we avoid stuff that's like really big picture, like it'd be bizarre if there was a person where it's like, oh, this person's really good at climbing, and then like and this guy, he is underwater all the time and breathes underwater. That'd just be like, whoa, that's not something normal people can do at all. So we do, and
Kind of like rolling your tongue. A little feature.
yeah, so we paste. There we go. So we allow for and I like to let there be exceptions too. Like if someone is like, no, my character, my OC can absolutely breathe underwater. It's like, okay, like we're not gonna stamp our feet and be like, you can't. But generally speaking, when it comes to stuff that we put into like the graphic novels and stuff, that's sort of the flavor we go for.
And band.
Still on your safari for
He's
that
a
creature?
bat dreamkeeper, yet she can't fly. Yeah. She can show other people the future, though.
Yeah, well, that's when their supernatural powers kick in. That's when like more totally fantastical things become possible. Because if someone had like a power to breathe underwater, there you go.
I guess Evzen sort of has that. I mean, he can breathe. Wait, can he not? I don't remember. Can he breathe while he's like swimming through things?
I don't think. Yeah, actually, he can, because if his power clicks off, then he will have problems with suffocation. But as long as his power is active, he can like.
And co-location.
Yeah.
If his power clicks off while he's inside something, he'll just explode.
Nah, not really. It happened in the Volume 5. Like, he's underground, his power clicks off, but it doesn't, like, go from, like, off, like, you know, instantaneously. It sort of, like, melds him back into the environment, but it's going to be, like, not fun. And then he's, like, stuck in the dirt, and his dad has to pull him out with the rope, and it's embarrassing.
Oh, if he could learn to control, like, the, like, dimmer switch on his power or whatever, he could, like, use it as, like, a camouflage power, too.
Yeah, totally. But that's one of the things that he has. That's like a slight advantage that he has over just like the raw teleportation technology. Because that technology, you know, if you get the coordinates off and it teleports into the middle of something, then you're just like bisecting a physical object, and that's not pretty.
Yeah.
Whoa! I heard like a weird echo.
Not my fault. Whoa.
There's bizarre stuff, sound stuff happening in this call.
Wow, what a weird headset issue.
I'm not even sure if it's a headset issue. It just sounds really trippy. Well, it doesn't sound trippy now, but it did. Alright, I'm going to be right back hitting the restroom, but I'll leave a Kilgar on screen so people can enjoy that.
Well, thanks a lot.
What a wonderful loop to leave on.
I know. Fahrenheit.
Oh, is that what he said? I don't have the sound on. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, it's for a song that we need the audio for the rest of it, but we can bother you later.
And back.
Yay.
Just gotta get the back of his head. Where is that? Head fills. Yeah, most of these can probably just be copied over, actually.
Isabella's doing really well on TikTok.
Oh, that's nice. It always amazes me that things on TikTok
Oh,
are...
the mammoth thing? Or like the one you did?
Oh, I'm sorry. The one Dave did on TikTok. Us, stupid thing. Can't open TikTok without making a lot of noise. I swear, going off randomly.
Yeah, TikTok's not known for its like subtlety.
No, like 284 people viewing the profile. What is this? Cool. Have fun.
Numbers, 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 numbers.
Number go up.
I had to-
bunga, bunga, good.
No, I had to explain to my mom people and metrics and Facebook, and that people have like they care about likes on Facebook, and she was very confused.
Explain to your mom the glory of social media addiction.
We did. It was very strange to her. She's not on there. She's good.
I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna change this background color from that gray because it's pretty close to some of these other grays. But you know what I don't have on this color palette are any obnoxious neon greens. So that'll help show up real quick if there's any little tiny pockets of color that I'm missing.
Thank you so much for doing the colors on this. Again, this is a little... I don't have swatches available, so it was a little rough on me. Also, I shouldn't have to do this.
Yeah, it's your birthday. It's your Christmas present, I mean.
Christmas presents, right?
Yeah, she did. She did try to fly in Prelude. I think I remember just watching Dave and Liz draw that on stream.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing, lizard?
Before her voluptuousness came to be. I imagine that would make it
Whatever.
harder to fly if she even could in the first place.
Chops wants to be behind the Christmas tree in the corner, so okay.
Yeah, it's probably the coolest place for a lizard to be is behind the Christmas tree.
It's
Well,
a
there's
little
a
lizard
spot-
Christmas.
It's a spot she used to be able to fit in behind the bookcase, and I had to put a book there to block her. And she likes to check on that, even though she's way too fat now.
Yeah, the book
She's
is
checking back there, Dave.
the book is not even necessary anymore. She's just like too huge to fit
No.
back there. That was her
Oh,
crowning.
she's looking at it like... Oh, she is seriously trying to go back there with her face. It's not going to work.
Well, like right now,
Yeah. Yeah, she's back there looking at it like she's going to fit back behind that bookcase.
it's not gonna happen, chomps. That was her.
No.
That was her crowning achievement, though, as like a little teensy hatchling Tegu, which she managed to get behind the bookcase, and not just behind it, but there's like this pocket underneath the bottom shelf that you could only access from the wall side. So it was like we were looking for her for like a couple
Oh,
days.
God.
We had to get one of those little.
I thought she was in the basement. I was like leaving food in the basement, hoping she'd pop up, and she was in a bookcase. Days asleep.
Yeah, she loved it because she's been trying to get back in that book, back into that bookcase ever since. Apparently, she
She's
was
too
like,
fat.
"That
She
is the
doesn't
coolest thing ever. Being inside of a bookcase doesn't get better than that."
Yeah, I know. Now she's trying to go under the tree. Scary. That's great. You do that. Have fun.
She probably likes all the lights.
She likes being under stuff. That's
That too.
You know, and tight corners, ability to be smushed. It's her jam.
It's a weird jam. But
They're
she likes it.
ambush predators, aren't they?
I don't know. She doesn't know.
I know she doesn't know.
I think she's more scavenger. Kinda.
Yeah,
Are
apparently
they scavenger? I guess that would make sense. Yeah.
they're really good at ambushing garbage cans. From what I hear, in their native habitat, they ambush garbage cans all the time.
They're nuisance kind of critters. You find them in the garbage a lot.
The raccoons of the lizard
Small
world.
animal command center.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I need to get back to work on that volume 6 page. I started it, but I'm still working on it.
Volume 6, volume 6, volume 6, volume 6.
Well, somebody put guns on it like an idiot.
It's not dumb.
EMV's asking if that raccoon girl was some sort of character, if it was just like art.
Oh no,
I think it was just art,
that's
right?
it's just a random cartoon raccoon girl.
Yeah, it's just
It's
With
a
the hat.
random cartoon.
just a sketchbook warm up. I was like, I feel like drawing a raccoon character. Why not? And it was fun.
Yeah, give her whatever wacky OC background you want. She's a blank slate.
Have fun with that, and then argue with people about it. That's we're happy.
She's
I can tell you what to do.
actually the sister of RJ from Over the Hedge, who got bitten by a radioactive human and is part human.
Fortunately for you, that's my fetish.
Should be a shirt. Should be a shirt.
What, like the front just has in huge bold text, fortunately for you, ... and then the back, that's my fetish.
Oh, just on the front.
Just all in the
Just
front.
no doubt.
Okay.
Just wear it to the convention. Just to the conventions.
That's my fetish.
Hey, that's my fetish.
Actually, I had an idea for a card game that was titled that, about the furry community.
No, but it got really complicated and stopped sounding fun.
No, it didn't get too complicated. I think it was really cool because it had dual win conditions, where if you're inside the clout circle and the popularity circle, you can get close to a win condition by building more popularity. But if you lose and you get pushed outside of it, then your win condition is to try to like tear everybody else down and like get everybody else
So it's
canceled.
like real life.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like that good to the furries.
And you have all these different fetish cards, and then based on which one happens to be popular at the time, the fetishes you have might be to your benefit, or if one of them becomes like on the outs, then that could be the fetish that torpedoes your entire popularity.
Torpedo fetish.
I feel like you need funny pictures and visuals to make this sell, though. Wanted to make it sell.
Oh, how will I ever make funny pictures of furries? That's a challenge.
Actually, it'd be Tycho's asking what game is this. The game is What's My Fetish, I think was it called?
Yeah, I think the game is it's either What's My or That's My Fetish. That's our working title for this game.
That's my
That's my
fetish.
fetish. Yeah, it's like a bluffing game where you have to try to keep some hidden, but then like if they find one out, but it's not one of the forbidden ones, you're still okay. And it's yeah. I think it would be like a goofy, fun party game, but it doesn't really like match the lineup of Vivid Publishing stuff. It's more just like a goofy, like bonkers, funny party idea, and Vivid is more about like epic adventure fantasy type of stuff. So
You know what would be terrible would be if you just took photos of people's fursuits and put them in the game, and then they will try to sue you. But there's not a photo of them, so what are they gonna do?
oh no, I'm sure that they'd be really excited about that. They'd be really pumped to be in a game called That's My Fetish with a giant photograph of them in their fursuit. They'd be like, yeah, cool, thank you, David.
Did not give permission to take photos of my fursuit. Tell a lawyer that's me and my outfit.
Although I do have the copyright to a certain character that I could use for that now that I think about it.
Oh yeah.
That's my fetish.
Starring,
A very quick game.
starring a very unhappy coyote.
A happy-go-lucky coyote.
In order to prove it, you'd have to show up to court in suit, and they totally would, by the way. But it's like, so what?
Then he wins the ultimate game because that's my fetish. Is being sued for retarded shit that you lose on.
I did have a lot of fun. I admit, I had a lot of fun. That's kind of my favorite thing. I did like that, actually. That was really funny.
But it was really about the friends we made along the way.
It was, actually, yeah. It is fair. I think the judge would rule against both parties at that point.
You
Like, you're
both
both
lose.
stupid.
Die.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, this just became a part of the game.
Please
Yeah, but
don't
we're not-
judge.
we're not-
Wow.
we're not
what
judging.
a freak.
No, whatever. Whatever.
Thin women in sundresses. Jesus Christ. You're gonna need to go to
Very
a special
specific.
image board for that.
He'll make his own. It's fine.
Now, you'd be surprised what fetishes can rapidly become a liability in the game. That's my fetish. It's not what you predict.
Does your fetish have a beard? Eh.
I feel like it would actually be a relatively straightforward game to design and play test, but again, it's just like it doesn't really. I've never put any effort into it because despite the fact that I was like, this idea is funny, haha, it's again, it doesn't really match like the lineup of like Vivid publishing content. It's more like goofy and crass and less like epic fantasy. But I don't know.
You'd have to come up with rules and like conditions, and that kind of loses the fun of the stupidness of it. Like,
No, I think
like
I
the
could-
idea is funnier. The idea is funnier than actually doing it.
Oh, trust me, I can come up with rules and conditions, and
Huh.
that's actually the easy part.
There are also a lot of card games out there that are a lot like some Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Is like there are already a lot of like funny party type of games out there, so I'm not sure if there's like really a burning need for one game that specifically just like rips on furries for the way they are.
No, it's not. It's not a messed up version of Guess Who. There's a lot more to it than that because you have to like throw each other out of the circle and trade fetishes.
Yeah, it's all about trying to climb to the top of the popularity stack, and then if you actually get kicked out, you're not out of the game. Your new win condition is to destroy the entire scene.
By pulling a stunt. That's what a card should be, is pulling a stunt.
Pulling a stunt.
Pulling a stunt. Pulling the fucking Michael Richards stunt that almost got him killed on Seinfeld. That's my fetish. I came when I listened to the commentary about
Michael
that.
Richards stunt. What?
I
never knew someone almost died
I
on
don't
on
know
Seinfeld.
what that was.
Oh yeah,
Never
like
heard
in
of it.
Seinfeld, there's like I can't remember what's going on. I recently saw this. Like, there's like an episode where Kramer like adopts like a highway or something. I can't remember exactly like what's going on, but he's going to like clean the highway up, and he sees like
Oh,
a piece
God.
of trash in the middle of the road as like these stunt drivers are like. They're not stunt drivers in the show. It's just like them playing like people just driving on the highway.
Yeah.
And he like runs they didn't know he was going to do this, and I don't know that he told anyone he was going to do this, but he just runs out into the middle of the highway with all these cars going like 60 miles an hour, and they're like the
Whoa.
stunt, you can see people like swerving to miss him and stuff in the actual show. And I always, when I saw that, just assumed it was just it was just camera tricks or something. But they were talking, him and Jared Seinfeld were talking about in the commentary, they were saying like, no, like no one knew he was going to do this, so all the people swerving to barely miss him in the show, that's very real, and he very much like almost died doing that just for like a small like joke in the show.
Wow.
The guy's he's like Kramer in real life. He's just so crazy.
I'm glad he didn't die. Dang, that would be sad. That would be a sad way to. Well, I guess they would have been like, well, he died doing what he loved.
I guess, yeah. Picking up trash and making people laugh.
Running into the highway for a chuckle. He died doing what he loved.
He adopted a stretch of highway, thought it entitled him to do whatever he wanted, so he repainted the stripes to make the lanes white. I don't remember that. I'm not gonna say that didn't happen, but I don't remember that. That's extremely funny. And that's a very funny premise for like a B story for Kramer, is he adopts a highway and just thinks that means that it's like his property or something. Uh-oh. Am I
Whoop.
still here?
Yeah, you're still here.
I'm here.
I'm just quietly
We're just working.
giving Kilgar beauty marks.
Well, the stream froze and I didn't hear anyone say anything for like 10 seconds. So I was like, oh shit, like the fucking stupid hotel internet is fucking up again.
Yeah. Well, like with our current run of like tech glory, it would not be a shock if we had some, like, oh, the call dropped again. Whoa. We'll get it. We'll get it right one of these days. Do, do, do. Do, do, ba, do, ba, do. That's what I think the squirrels are saying when they're out there eating walnuts and stuff.
Kind of doing a Gur thing. Oh, they've never heard of UHF. That is such a good movie. It's so goofy.
I think it's definitely worth...
It's a cult. It's a cult classic. It came out the same time as like Indiana and the Last Crusade and like Batman Returns in theaters, so it got buried. It's just the goofiest thing ever. It's just goofy.
Yeah, it's fun. Like, if you're listening to people that are like, oh, it's the best movie ever made, you're gonna love it, you're gonna explode in joy, if you just... Like, you might have it a little overhyped, potentially, but,
It's funny.
I don't know,
It's
I think
stupidly funny.
I think it holds up pretty good. If you're just looking for... If you think Weird Al is kind of a funny guy, and if you sort of get his sense of humor, you'll probably have a good time with that movie.
Which movie is this?
UHF?
UHF?
UHF. Okay.
With Weird Al.
I know what that is, but I've never. It's like where he gets a public access channel or something, right?
Yeah.
And it's like hugely successful. Yeah, I've never seen it, but I know what it is.
Oh, it's worth watching sometime if you can find it over there.
Oh, it's bizarre.
V had her father revealed. I demand to know her mother. I know that she's all
jeez.
pink and a skunk, but that's about it. What else do you need to know, really?
I think they need
pink
to know
and a
if she-
skunk. I'm in. I'm sold.
We need to know if she's hot.
I think there's like an Illuminati movement among the
Yes.
readers that is on a mission to disclose the moms of all the characters. They're like, we are going to find
I've
every
heard.
mom.
The moms are. There's so much porn of Judy Hopps' mom, and I get it.
Really?
Like I don't know. Just make a mom up, Mamo. You got all the models.
I was not aware that there was Judy Hopps mom porn specifically. Excuse me.
Yeah, there's tons of porn. Of
I have
her
some
mom.
work to
I
do.
can't remember her name.
I've got to go real quick. I'll be back in a while.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. Wait,
Oh, wait for me.
there's porn of Judy Hopps' mom. Okay, guys, I gotta call the stream a little early. I got some stuff to do. Actually, it just came up. Judy Hopps' dad. No!
Bonnie is her name. That's what it is. Yeah, I just remembered that. I do not care about not safe for work. Well, you don't have to generate not safe for work. Her husband is Stu Hopps. Yeah, I remember Stu because like carrot stew. I don't remember like
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
Bonnie. Like it's like a name. It's not even like a carrot pun. I don't think, but it's just like a, you know, an older 40, 50-year-old lady kind of name. Miss Bonnie Hopps. I never no. Is someone accusing you of like generating titties and buttholes or something, Mamo? I don't know why you were on the defensive about this.
There was peace in the kingdom until one day the prude nation attacked.
So her mother could look different. Yeah,
If
you know
somebody
what?
is-
Her
if
mother is
somebody is-
actually Bonnie
I don't
Hops
know.
as well, and she just had recessive skunk genes.
Bonnie
That's
Hop.
canon
That
now.
means V
Hard
and
canon.
Judy are
Are they sisters?
related. Are they half?
They're
sisters?
half sisters.
Yeah, I guess
but
that makes sense.
They don't. Bonnie just had like a fit of passion with her dad, and they don't have like. She hasn't told anyone. No, she never told anyone.
In a
that
different
happened.
universe. This is the fanfic about how when Bonnie traveled to the Dreamkeeper
Oh,
world.
yeah, now it's getting
Yeah.
good.
She found a portal to Dreamkeeper Land, and she fucked the skunk man. Or what? He's not a skunk man. He's a bunny man or something. I don't remember what her dad looks like.
He's kind of like a mammal of some type. I'm not sure. It's a dream. I always say
He's a-
like
a
whenever
what?
people are like, "What species is this?" I'm like, Dreamkeeper," because sometimes they're just like a
Yeah.
mashup of cartoons and animals, and it's not like we're like this one is definitely a northern ridge possum.
We have decided Bonnie has secret families.
That is a lot. That is like a thing. Like furries love to just like pick out like weird real species for things. Like I remember back in like 2001, everyone's furry thing was like a fox or a wolf.
Yeah.
And then there were so many foxes and wolves, and there were people who wanted to be a fox or a wolf, right? And they were like, well, everyone else is just like a regular fox or wolf, so I'm actually an Arctic fox. Or like then it started like being like Phoenix and stuff like that. It just like there were just like levels of degradation until like now you just have people who
It's because they want to be original and they want to be the only one. And then when there are other foxes, they feel like you stole their character.
That's
So they
why
have to
there's
one-up
so
each
many
other.
people who are like territorial about. Like I remember the first time I heard the term closed species, and I was like, "What the fuck is a closed species?" And it's like it's literally like an animal someone makes up, and they're just like, "No one else can be this animal. I made it up to only I can be it." Like, dude, just
You know
like,
what?
I
You know
don't
what? The best-
You're
the best
worried
way
about
to-
that.
Best thing to do is not tell people. Basically, they can't steal your character if you don't tell them what it is.
Hey, I'm a furry.
Just
Okay,
draw
yeah,
it
me
out.
too. What's your persona?
Draw it.
It's a secret.
What is your favorite phrase? You are a mystery box with no doors.
Yeah, whenever people
why your
on the
persona is a
internet are
mystery
like,
box with no
"What does
doors."
David think about this? What is David doing? What does he think?" I like to be like, I'm a mystery box with no doors. I'm just so inscrutable." It's
I am hearing noises in the bedroom, and now there's this lizard just like walking through a bookcase, and just appearing.
walking
are you
through
doing?
a book, like clipping through a bookcase.
Yeah, well, it's the one with the statues, and she's just like going right through it. How did you get in here?
I feel like you're describing something that's not physically possible.
No, she's doing it.
which is making it
She's doing
sound cooler.
Yeah, well, she's just doing her thing.
Is this like the USS? What is the? There's like a creepypasta about some experiment about a teleporting battleship, and it was all spooky. I forget what it's called though.
I don't know. I swear this lizard does teleport. How do you do this? You're like 3 feet long. No problem, baby. Get out of there. Stop it. Need to leave. You've had enough floor time. Go away. No, don't fight me. Oh. No. No. No.
Or they're battling with reptiles.
Yes, every day.
Sounds
she's-
like yokai, but furry edition. It's not even that cool.
What
It's
is that?
again here I go. I'm gonna piss some people off saying this shit. Stuff like
Go on.
circles.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
what? Oh my god! Come on, people. Really? Like this is a thing people want to choose to be. There's so many things that actually look cool, and you choose this like made up cheese-headed wolf-looking thing to be like a fucking like what you like.
Is that like
bro, come on.
a computer video game creature?
I know what you're talking about. It's called like a a Protoss or a Proton or something.
Oh
like that.
yeah,
I don't
yeah. I'm
remember.
sorry.
Yeah, I don't. I think I think Protoss is like the star, the. I can't remember the name of the game. Starfield. That's the Bethesda thing. StarCraft. It's like the StarCraft thing. I think.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I've drawn
no,
them for people. I just don't know what they are.
I,
track.
I don't know that I would do that if I drew, but yeah, they're just a
Didn't have a
made up
choice.
thing. They are the product of that exact thing where everybody has to be I'm the one that's unique, like fucking, like it's just like that shit. People having like 2 different colored eyes, like, oh yeah, there's not a million people who have that now. Like that you're totally unique. I would recognize your character because they have different colored eyes.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I kind of think the Sergal designs are kind of neat. They're like, oh, they're sort of like a sharky wolf guys. They remind me of what was the guy? Did you ever see what was it? Submarine number 6 or like something like it was an old anime that
Blue
was on
Sub 6.
Yeah, Blue Sub number 6. There's like a big creature, like a big bad like a bad guy creature, like an underground like sort of shark furry guy. And honestly, I kind of thought Sergals were based off of him because it's like that was kind of a cool villain character design.
That come around. Yeah, I think that kind of started appearing around the time that made it on Toonami that time. So I mean, that could be that. Like there could be one may have begotten the other.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to say
which
like
one probably came first.
Yeah, I'm not trying to say like, oh, they're lame because it was an anime first, but I'm just saying like I thought it was kind of a cool character design in that. So I'm not a Sergal hater. I'm a friend of the Sergals.
You've drawn them. You don't have a problem with that.
Have I drawn them?
Yeah, I've seen OCs.
Oh, okay.
I've seen a couple.
I've at this point I've drawn more than I can even remember. It's just so much.
No, I didn't know it at the time, but I do remember. I saw them recently. They're in. I think there's one in Omnibus. They show up in the Volume 5 stuff that you did for people.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah.
Mamo is
I think I know
declaring.
what one you're
Mamo
meaning
is
now.
declare. I think Grace was one of them. Mamo is declaring we need to see V's mom. So I'm sure that's gonna show up as sketch of the month.
Hey, if you guys have not yet submitted your idea for sketch of the month, we are harvest. It's harvest night tonight. We're gonna go in and make the polls later on.
Grown. Prompting.
Yeah, I think we should just go back to a simpler time when there was just a million fox OCs. It makes sense, right? Foxes reproduce very quickly. I don't know. I don't think that we should be making up animals to be. That you could say that's creative, and I guess in the most literal sense, it is creative.
Hey,
but you don't always
they're
need to
greenkeepers.
create new
Come
things
on.
to be good. I don't think you do.
They're
I don't think
greenkeepers.
so.
I mean, I would say if we're talking about people making up like made up characters to be like have as OCs and run around, like if people are having fun, then they're having fun. But as soon as it turns into something where it's like no one else can actually be this, then it's sort of like, what do you? No, like if you're all having fun and playing pretend, have fun and play pretend. But it's a little weird when you're like, well, no one else can imagine themselves as this. Only I can imagine. Like the first guy that was like thinking up dragons, I'm sure he wasn't like, copyright dragons, no one else can use this in their mythology, okay? I'm the first guy, I'm the one. It's like once you create something, it's kind of like at the very least, other people may imagine it. You can't really stop other people from imagining things. And if you want to, then maybe like consider why.
Yeah, if you're not gonna show your toys, leave the playground. Don't post your art if you don't want people to like be like, yeah, I could do that too.
You know how the saying goes, don't post your art if you're gonna be a fart. Is that how the saying goes? Or did I just make that up?
No.
No one else can say that. No one else can say it. It's too cool. It's mine.
Oh, there you go. There you go. You're over time.
I'm over to... Oh, no. No, well, remember
time.
that. Don't make the art if you're not going to be... Now, whenever you hear anyone say that, because it's going to catch on. Remember, I'm the one that thought of it. Remember, I'm the one that thought of it. That's important. It's important. that you remember me.
Like me. Share my art.
I'm the guy. Came up with that first.
It's very important. People need to know who gets the credit. It's crucial. That's kind of the whole point.
It catches on. You gotta say my name after the phrase. Otherwise, I don't get. Otherwise, it's not trademarked. They copyright to me.
It's all about the sweet, sweet clout. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, happy like Christmas. We don't have it here yet. Wait a minute, Mammo. What is this? Is there a time zone issue or a holiday
No,
issue?
I think not like multiple days. I think that I think like the Slavic part of the world is sort of similar to
Oh.
the Asian part, where Christmas really isn't like a huge deal. It's New Year's that's like
Okay.
the big
Oh,
thing. That's
yeah.
where they actually like exchange gifts in China and Japan and stuff on New Year's instead of Christmas all
Yeah.
the time.
Oh, I have heard of that. Oh, that you know what? Unless you know a lot of people who celebrate it with you, there's no reason to get all like excited and yeah, hyped up. Oh, it's not a big deal.
Well, Kilgar is coming along. Man, the cell shading really makes the close-up pop a lot. Look at that.
Oh, I know.
It's like night and day. No pun intended.
No. See, as soon as the cell shading goes on, it really looks like his style.
Yeah. Gotta have that cell shading. It's too good. All right. Well, we are at a 2-hour stream. Thank you guys for coming in, hanging out. And again, if you want a suggestion considered for the January fan art or the January sketch of the month, be sure to jump in there and slam it in the dream cord like nowish. Because once the stream gets off, we make ourselves some tea. We'll be going in there and picking a few out for the poll. Anything to add, Liz or Hazen, or are we good to sign off and go on our merry way?
I think we're going to see everybody Monday 2 to 4, and you might be working on this some more because our weekend is kind of busy, so I don't think you'll have time to work on this on the side.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I don't know. Like, doing the cell shading and colors and stuff is kind of fun for stream anyway. It's funner than watching me, like,
I know.
draw blues and people are like, it looks like there's nothing happening. And it's like, oh, it's all in my head.
Yeah, and just wait.
Yeah.
Just wait. Yeah, I know.
Cool. All
I
right.
don't want to design V's mom. I haven't thought of V's mom.
Well, we'll see what we pick out for the poll, and we'll see what gets voted on.
Oh, blurg.
Might be a journey we
It's
take
inevitable.
together. Yeah. The more you say it, and the more you say you don't want to do it, the closer you bring it to reality. Actually, you know that, right?
I know.
All right. Well, everybody, have yourselves a fantastic weekend. I hope you had a Merry Christmas, and I don't know. We'll see you around. Well, next week for sure. I'm almost tempted to say if we don't have any New Year's Eve plans, it might be fun to do like a late night stream or something. But I'm just toying with the idea. If we decide anything for
that,
sure.
You know, we said that on Christmas, and we didn't get a chance to do it. We can't Actually, you know what? I take that back. You know what? New Year's we like to stay up until midnight, so we should probably stream. I can't promise anything. TV is terrible, so we don't like that anymore.
Well, I'm toying around with the idea. So if we decide anything officially, we'll be sure to pop it into the announcements and let the newsletter know. But for now, it is.
Yeah.
It's after 9 in the p.m. here. Everyone, you should be in bed. You're up so late. Have a good night. Stream ends in 5, 4, 3, 2,